Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Welcome to Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing. To a house and trick or treat. We want candy to eat. There's Joey Bowie. That's me. And Leash.
That's you.
You want candy?
What? It's you.
It's me.
It's me?
I want candy. Leash wants candy?
It's not me.
Oh, it's JB.
Yeah. It's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
I mean, I am Leash, but I'm not the host today.
We want candy.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
It sounds really good with the theme song and behind.
I want candy. Did Pringles do that? I want
Yes.
Pringles.
Pringles
Yes.
use that for one of their ads for sure.
Because as I was singing it, I nearly almost said Pringles because that was just now part of my brain.
That's what happens with commercials.
Commercials,
that
man.
Little jingles getting in your brain box forever.
Especially when they
and a
steal
day.
real songs
Forever and
and
always.
turn them into their
Oh
songs.
man, I was just thinking about an upstate New York. Was it upstate New York? Or was it Charlotte? I think it was upstate New York. Now I'm going to have to look it up. There was a car commercial for Armory. Armory is the name of the car dealership.
Gotcha.
And they had a song that said, "You can't get Armory off your mind." Do, 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 do. It's much cooler if you knew the song. I'm just kind of singing it, but I used to sing it all the time. The end. There you go.
Nice.
I feel like it was
Leash
local
getting
commercials.
a commercial jingle stuck in her head.
I was just
What?
thinking about it the other day. I was like, they popped in my head. I'm like, you can't get Armory off your mind.
And it's true. You can't get Armory off your mind even years later.
Can't.
Can't do it. Now it's going to be in our minds after we see
I'm
the
gonna
real
find it.
commercial.
You know,
and
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna be like,
find it.
oh my gosh. It's
I know you will find it.
forever.
I have no doubt in my mind you'll find it. Can't get
Do you think that
Armory.
dealership is still around?
50-50 chance.
Hindsight is 50-50.
Armory on my mind.
Well, while Leash is looking that up,
Yes.
you guys, do you have a favorite candy?
I think we've
What?
talked
Halloween
about our
candy?
favorite candies before, haven't we?
Candy.
I
Have
don't
we
know if we
not?
have.
Mine is hands down Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, those are very good. I think I might have to go with Snickers. Oh,
That's my
yeah,
that's my
good.
my second tier.
Yeah, that's a
Sneakers.
pretty great
Sneakers.
classic, delicious.
I would say PB Cups and Kit Kats are my go-tos. I also really love a Crackle or a not a Crackle, a Nestle Crunch Bar, which is like a Crackle,
which
but
is a
better.
crackle, but a different
but
brand.
better.
Okay. Joelle prefers the Nestle variety of chocolate for sure.
Yes. When it
She's
comes
a
to
fan.
crunchies, Nestle's Crunch does it better than Hershey's Crackle. And that is all I have to say about
Crackle
that.
versus crunch.
The Crackle versus Crunch.
Wait, which one do you like better?
I like the Crunch over the Crackle.
She like.
There's definitely more crunch in a crunch than a crackle is in a crackle. Right?
Yes.
So if
and
you like,
and the
lighter-
bar, the way they shape the bar, they just make it like, yeah, there's more crunch to chocolate ratio in the Crunch bar, whereas the Crackle, it's more heavier on chocolate, and they just sort of snuck in some crackles.
little a sparser sprinkling of crackling in the crackle versus the dense crunch of the Nestle Crunch. It sounds delicious. I would like to eat both of them. and
I'll
have
eat
a
both. I mean,
competition.
I'm not gonna turn away a Crackle if you hand one to me. I'm just gonna let you know that my preference is a
I
Crunch.
hear you. I get you.
She won't look a gift crackle in the mouth.
I will
That's
not.
right.
I will not.
That's right.
Do you remember Bunch of Crunch that you could get at the movie theater?
No,
It was
what's
like-
Bunch of Crunch?
Yeah,
They
they're like
made
the
little
little
clusters.
globules of crunch bar.
Yeah.
Okay,
They made
that
little
doesn't-
clusters of Crunch bars.
Oh, hey,
Having them
oh, that's
described
not
as a
Tab, that's,
globule does not appeal to me.
It's Tigger.
Look at that handsome man.
I couldn't remember
Where's your
Tigger's
cat?
name. I'm like, Timmy? No, that's it's a person.
The wonderful thing
Tigger did
about-
not fall down any wells, so no, it's not Timmy.
Alas, you get Timmy.
Oh, look at that handsome little fellow. Looking adorable. Yeah, but crackles
They're
are great.
both
I
locked
like,
in here with me.
speaking
So.
of crackly things, what about like Butterfingers? Those are good too.
I love a Butterfinger.
Nobody lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
So
No.
when I did the great pop culture debate podcast all about candy.
The candies.
Butterfinger was very controversial because some people do not like it because it all gets caught up in your teeth.
Oh, are they dentists?
These are not dentists.
Dentists do not like things that get stuck in your teeth.
That's
Is
true.
true.
Not-
I very much agree, but I am not a dentist. My uncle's a dentist, but I am not a dentist, and I don't care about things getting stuck in my teeth. That's what floss and my fingers are for.
Yes, the classic finger. Oh, I can feel there's still a little chunk that I
There's
can
little-
pry out.
you know,
Enjoy it later.
Popcorn is like
popcorn is the
the
worst
devil
culprit.
to your teeth, but I will still
True.
eat popcorn too.
It does like to get stuck. Those little shards
They
of
get
kernels
stuck
get
everywhere.
everywhere.
There's and the
They,
yeah, the
they
little
get under there. They get
this-
in between there.
the
I will still
popcorn
eat
kernel
them.
skin.
Delicious. Yes,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
For lack of a
exactly.
better
Kernel
So-
crust.
sometimes they just like adhere to your gums for no reason. Like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
just everywhere.
You'll find you have a little armor plating of a kernel husk left on your gum. It's like, okay, this is not
Armor
supposed to be
plating of
there.
a kernel husk. I
That's-
like
that's
the
a-
visual of that.
The common term, the armor plating of a kernel crust. But yeah, still delicious. All great treats. Speaking of which, I remember like popcorn balls used to be a thing we would make during Halloween times. I know that is not something you can't do that to share like around the
People would
neighborhood anymore.
Yeah,
Homemade
those used to
food.
be
They used to do that
neighborhood
for
things,
sure.
and that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, nobody give me this. This is straight
No.
garbage going in the garbage can.
Oh,
I-
I mean, that's more
I
of
don't
a
want
throwback
something that's
to
been handled
older
with
times,
unknown,
for sure.
Yes,
unknown
apples and those popcorn
sanitation.
balls were the least favorite
Sanitation.
things that people would try to give me for Halloween.
I mean,
man.
Don't give
I
me
feel
an
like
apple. I don't want an
Leash, I
apple.
feel like, I feel
Don't
like you and I
give me
grew up at a
candy
time
friendly.
when no one would give out apples because that was like forbidden.
We had
to give out
apples. They
apples.
gave us apples.
Did you really?
Yeah. Were you afraid of the
Was it-
because afraid of the razor blade
The
situation?
whole
razor
razor
blade
blade
scare.
crap of the 80s, right?
The
Like that was like a
completely
real
made up
thing.
razor
Oh my
blade
God.
thing
The
that some
completely
kids
made
stuck
up
in
razor
there.
blade thing.
I do remember being terrified that my Halloween candy might have something trying to hurt me in it, and my mom would check the candy, and I remember she would like open one. She's like, "Oh, I have to check this one."
It's fully
it
wrapped, but you
tastes
just
okay,
don't know.
but I gotta-
Oh no, this one's good.
This one could have like a hole in it. I don't know. I have to try this one too, Leash. Oh, this one too.
I do
You know,
remember.
this
She's like, "Oh, I
one
gotta
doesn't
try
look
that
so
one."
good. I should really check this one. Yeah.
Gotta be safe. Safety first. Safety
I
first.
remember I didn't go trick or treating till much later in life because of reasons. And when I finally went, I was the picky eater that I was. Some of the candy I received, I was like, I don't know if I like this, and I don't know if I like this.
Sure.
And I literally remember sitting at the table with my mom and my friend, and my mom was like, I think you'll like it. Why don't you just try it? Like my mother was the one that like convinced me to
Aw.
eat more candy.
Aw.
And to this day, I love a Three Musketeer because I found out I love nougat that night. I didn't know I liked nougat because nougat sounded funny and weird.
Fair enough.
But I love nougat,
Nougat.
so
So
I do love the
yummy.
Three Musketeer. Three Musketeer is a good nostalgia.
fluffy and
Yes.
delicious.
My kids
Halloween
like
candy.
Milky Way.
Milky Way is
For
good
similar-
too.
Snickers without peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like the peanuts so much. So
Oh, there you go. So Milky Way is better for you.
I'll certainly eat it if
Milky
if
Way
it's in front of me.
darks are quite delicious.
Milky Way
Milky
darks
Way
are good.
darks.
I agree. Delicious.
Milky Way darks.
Actually, regular Milky Ways also delicious.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
Yum, 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 yum. I also like almond joy and mounds. I think we've had this
Yes,
discussion before. 'Cause I'm a big fan of both
everyone
of
knows
these.
that mounds are superior to almond joy for multiple reasons. One, there's no almond in it,
Almond
and
Joy's
two,
got
it's dark
nuts.
chocolate.
Mounds don't.
Both delicious.
They should make
I
a
just
dark
don't like-
chocolate
I don't like
almond
coconut.
joy. I would try that.
Ooh, there you
I
go.
don't like
They
coconut,
probably
so
have.
both of those are out of my.
Yes.
wheel.
Make a
That would-
almond joy. Almond mound.
The almond mound sounds like they just take a bunch of almonds and like just dump chocolate on top of them. Also, would eat that. That sounds great.
I mean, I feel like kind bars. That's essentially a kind bar.
Or an almound. Almound.
Almond.
All mound.
I'm workshopping here. Which company
It's
makes
great.
mounds?
Is that
Oh,
Nestle?
shoot.
Almond joy's got nuts.
It used to be like
mounds. Don't.
It's either Hershey
Is
or
it
Nestle.
Mars?
Got one or the other. Is it
No,
Mars?
it could also
Could be
I
Mars.
mean, because there's also Mars, and then there was. I'm thinking
also,
there was
like
another brand.
some of
that's
them
not- doesn't
moved
exist anymore.
companies too,
Oh,
right?
that's right. Yes, we learned about the
don't like
great
that.
company rebranding and purchasing and changing of certain
Mounds.
candy bars.
Candy bar. Hershey. It's a Hershey one.
Oh, it's a Hershey bar. Wow. Okay.
Good
I should have.
I wonder if
If
it's
I,
always
if
been
I could have
Hershey's.
pictured it, you could picture like in Hershey when you go to Hershey Park and
Hershey's
they have all the
chocolate.
stuff. They have like the
Hershey's
mounds and almond
chocolate.
joy corner. And they
I
have
thought
like
you were
the
going to
Reese's
say
I don't
Corner.
remember that.
it was the measuring stick of what you could ride. The Twizzlers is the tallest.
Oh, is it?
Twizzlers you could ride on all the rides.
Is it really?
Yeah. At least it used to be. I wonder if they still
That's
do.
so
If
funny.
probably do. It's such a cute way to measure. And I think the Kisses were the shortest littles,
Oh, well, the Kisses are also the street lamps, which is my favorite.
which is ironic because they're very tall.
Well, they are hanging on a.
No, I know. They're like the little what is it? Like the
Hershey.
shade
They're
of the
just
street
the
lamp.
shade of the light. Yeah, the dome of the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hershey, Pennsylvania is fun. I haven't been inside the park since like the 90s, but more recently I've been in like the little place where you can like take the tour of the history of Hershey.
Hershey's
and
Chocolate
then
World?
Hershey's Chocolate World, yes. And then where you could just buy all the great stuff. And that's where like
Except
similar
for
to what you described for like the Hello Kitty store where they have like the Sanrio store where they have all the different quadrants of like
Tigger's
different
very
places.
interested in
That-
the Hello Kitty conversation.
He's interested in my
"Hello,
hand.
me."
He's interested in my hand moving towards him and
Yeah.
I'm not petting him.
It was such a tease.
Yeah, but they had little quadrants. So there was like the Reese's quadrants. You could get like, Reese's pillows on top and then Reese's peanut butter cups and Reese's anything, t-shirts, branded, whatever,
Reese's, nom, 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 nom.
in one corner, and then Almond Joys in another corner, and then Hershey's bars in the other corner. All
Tasty
sorts of fun stuff.
deliciousness. Sounds good.
Deliciousness.
Yeah. Yum.
Well, that's candy. We did it.
Yay! I like candy.
I
doesn't
like
like
candy.
Bum,
You don't
ba-dum,
have to
ba-dum,
like candy.
ba-dum, bum.
But I like candy.
It's
delicious.
Well, I think we have a follow-up, and I just came up with a second follow-up, so we should definitely jump into follow-up.
Follow-up stream.
We have two different follow-up songs, and since
okay.
neither of these are specifically about the game, I'm hesitant to pick which follow-up song to use. Or do we only have one follow-up song? I always do this. So what's new? We have two of.
Yeah.
Derp.
I don't want to.
I don't want to wait for a follow-up.
The other follow-up song is, "Hey, what's that follow-up? Yeah, following up that follow-up. Yeah."
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That is the other song. I forgot it, Sarah. And I'm so glad you brought it back to my attention. We should certainly consider it.
It's out of the running. It's fired.
Follow up. I don't even know what it was. I lost.
That
it
was
already.
right. You had it. It was perfect. You see, clearly you
Skiddity
remember.
scat scat. Follow up scat.
Scoot, scat,
Shooty bop bop. Follow up. Blap.
Flap, flea.
Well,
And
the first
chicka,
follow up
chicka,
leash.
chicka, dun, dun, dun.
Oh, yeah.
The end.
But you said we
was I
have a
supposed to say
follow-up.
We have a follow up. We have two follow ups. One you don't even know about yet, and one
tell us what the
that
follow-up is.
came from Leash.
Oh, yes, I know that one.
Because Leash brought something up in our last episode, I believe.
Yes.
Previously on.
And there was a follow up to
Yes.
that came.
We'll put it in random, right?
It was real. It was real.
All right,
Leash
so
has
I think-
photo evidence.
Yes, I think
there.
last week we were talking about McDonald's bringing back the Halloween pails.
Yeah.
It is confirmed that for Halloween, McDonald's is bringing back its iconic Halloween pails.
They're so cute.
And they're so
Starting on
cute.
October 18th, which will be in 5 days.
Oh, that's on Tuesday.
I know. I need to go to
you-
McDonald's on
we'll be-
Tuesday and get a pail.
Which, wait, is this releasing tomorrow or is this releasing in a week
No.
from tomorrow?
Next week.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
So, this
by
will
the
already be live, guys.
by the time you
Yeah,
hear this,
get your
get your
pails.
booties over to McDonald's in the U.S. and get your Halloween pails. I do not
They're
know
cute.
if they're doing this anywhere outside the U.S. So
Oh, maybe not. Well, who knows? It's worth checking out. And I don't remember them having cute little lids. Are those lids or are those just maybe little plastic shapes that hover above the top of the container?
I have to assume they're lids.
They look so flat.
Well, one has like a little pointy hat.
That's very
One
cute.
has like a little rounded dome, and the other one has kind of a little pumpkin-y rounded thing. Yeah, they have
I like
three
them.
different lids. They're
Doesn't
super
look like
cute.
It covers the thing.
Well, maybe they
curious.
wanted you to see that it's a lid, so they separated it.
No, I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying there, but it looks like it's hover. Well, we'll have
Yes,
to wait
it's
and see it in
spoopy.
real life. They're very cute and spoopy.
Yeah, I wonder
I
if it like
enjoy their little
nestles in,
faces.
so that's why it doesn't like cover. It doesn't go outside. It goes like it's an inside
Oh,
lid.
maybe,
It's more
so
of a
it's
tucked
easy to
in,
pop
snap
right out.
in. Yeah,
Super cute. I like it. I'm
I
excited.
love it a
for
lot.
these.
I
Very
want
cute.
the little white ghosty one that one has a very cute face.
His face
But
is the
I will
freshest.
accept all three.
You could make, if you do not get that the one with the ghost, you could make that into a lovely jack-o'-lantern face because it's a very distinctive little roundy mouth that I think is very cute.
What is the
Little-
size of these pails? Do you guys know? Like, are they Are they like proper for like trick or treating size, or are they like
I think
small,
they're pretty
small pails?
small.
I think they're like, yeah,
They're
like,
kinda
I would
small.
say they're like sand castle sized.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Exactly the right
Yeah,
size
okay.
of a nesting
Okay.
sand castle,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like you stack them.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
would be. Did McDonald's used to do a Happy Meal that was a sand castle shape? That would have been a good idea too. For
You know
a
what I think they
seasonal
did,
Happy
and the
Meal.
reason I think this is because I think my mother-in-law still has those and
That's so cool.
brings them to the beach for
Oh,
our kiddos. Yeah.
oh, vintage.
There have been
delights.
some great McDonald's giveaways over the years. I still to this day have my 2 Lord of the Rings glasses that we use
the
as
light
wine
up.
cups.
Those were I forgot those were McDonald's. Aren't
Yeah.
those-
Or
Was it-
no,
and they
those
had-
were Burger King. Those were
and they were
actually
great.
Burger King.
Okay,
Yeah.
but they were extra cool because they had that little LED foot that you
Yes.
could put on them that would make them light up. They were.
I will
fun.
tell you that piece of plastic with the little lights in it over what is now about 20 years of time, the plastic deteriorated to a degree where you couldn't really touch it without it getting sticky on your hands.
Oh, worse.
And then the lights obviously finally died.
Okay,
but
fair. The glass
they
is
lasted
there.
for a really long time, and they're fun because you could take them off of your glass and just have
Yeah,
a glass without the
absolutely.
light.
You didn't
or
need to use it
attach
for
them.
sure.
And it was so fun to have the little lights, like light up your
classic
glass
treat.
whenever you're drinking.
Yeah, those were
Yeah, we
great.
still have those.
Oh, I love
Still
it.
got those too. And then I have 2 Batman cups, like little glasses, like actually glasses with little handles. And I think those are actually from McDonald's.
Wow.
They're like juice glass size, or like kind of a
They
kid's
sound
glass.
precious.
But it's a glass, not a cup.
Gotcha. That sounds
Anything that's glass lasted forever and ever and ever.
glass.
If it was
does
plastic,
last.
probably cracked it at some point. It's gone.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty when you get old and cracked plastic, well, at least with the glass, when it's cracked, you have to get rid of it. You don't have any choice.
You can't do much else with it. Gotta
truth.
just get rid of it.
Oh, Lord of the Rings glasses.
You guys have any other memories
Frodo.
of fun giveaways from fast
I know
food
that there
joints?
were. I thought for sure you were going to mention the McDonald's Beanie Babies that they had for a hot minute.
Well, that was quite the craze. That was part of the bigger, Beanie Babies craze. And that was a huge part of my 90s life.
Oh, man. I think I remember, for Mario 3, they had Happy Meal toys, and one of them was like a little jumping Koopa Paratroopa that had like a little, like a squeeze ball that would like force air that would force it to like hop up, which was really cool. And a flipping Goomba that was like a suction cup. Those are the only 2 items I remember.
That's really cute.
I don't remember any like things I was excited about, but I do remember, I don't know why, I distinctly remember getting cups for the Last Action Hero as a kid.
Wow. Okay.
But I don't know, like I was like, wow, why would they want to give these to us? I don't understand. I didn't understand how marketing worked at the time. I was like,
Sure.
but
These are just free?
But why do we have these? Like, I don't understand. But why?
Why?
But yeah.
Why me?
I'm looking it up right now. From Burger King. Last Action Hero cups.
What? Last Action Hero.
Wow.
Come on.
1993, Leash. 1993. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's my time.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. All your memories are from that very precise time. Nothing after.
Do you know
very little before.
So I found the Armory commercial video. Guess what time it was released?
1994.
1994. 1994. Yep.
Amazing.
That's ridiculous.
That's so cool. It was like your brain was so tuned into like
I became
retaining that visual
lucid when I
information.
was 11.
That's kind of awesome. It's like your own time capsule specifically for wonderful visual commercial treats. And
Leash, I'm posting a
That's kind of great.
picture
I love it.
of the Last Action Hero cup.
Okay.
Can you confirm if this is what you had?
Oh man.
Last Action Hero coming at you fast.
It's in the random tab.
Oh, you know what? Yes. I think so.
I am sure there was like a set of
mean,
these, and so maybe you had a
it's been
different one.
It was a while ago.
It was a little while ago.
It's a really weird design style.
That's
It's like a comic book.
Comic book, I guess.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I just remember
All the stripes going through it is interesting.
I do
like they're
remember when I got
disintegrating.
it, I was just like, oh, this is a movie. Am I allowed to see this? Should I see this? Can I see this? Should I see this? So the marketing did work that I was just like, oh. hello movie that I didn't know existed before. I don't think I ever saw it though.
I
Found
just
another one.
looking at that picture that you shared, Joelle, the way it has those stripes make me wonder if it had special glasses that you could view that with. That when it showed 2 frames, like a little
Maybe
animation.
that's why it was so
They were
cool.
3D. Maybe they were 3D.
Maybe.
It has an action sleeve.
Oh, action sleeve.
Action
yes.
sleeve.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So you'd put it.
So
So, it
funny.
created like a lenticular imaging kind of thing with the action
so you
sleeve.
could
That's
move it
why
and
it
make
was
it, like,
cool. Yeah.
That is really cool.
That is neat. Action
Good
sleeve.
job, Burger King.
Yes, Burger King. What
I
a
would like those
creative
again.
and fun treat.
Well,
Yeah,
for
where's
$7
the action
on this
sleeve?
eBay, you can actually buy one. I sent the second link I sent has the action sleeve and the lid.
Oh.
So,
Oh my god.
one of the things McDonald's is doing now is they're also having adult Happy Meals.
Oh yeah.
I haven't read enough about this to know what these adult Happy Meals are, but if they had things like these cups and like other cool stuff from like when I was a kid, I would be
If
all
they could
about
bring
that.
back 90s toys to the adult Happy Meals,
Yes.
how
Oh
my
amazing would that
gosh.
be? Throw in some Beanie Babies, guys.
That would be cool. I feel like I looked up something or at least I read something in passing that it's a collaboration with like a collectible toy company that they also like are having T-shirts and I'm guessing some of their vinyl collectible toys incorporated with
looking,
the
I'm
adult
looking, I'm
Happy
looking.
Meals. Yeah, give us the lowdown, leash.
Apparently,
but-
the employees aren't happy about adult Happy
Yes.
Meals.
That is also what I heard.
They made weird, terrifying. I remember this now. They did make weird, terrifying, like little the Grimace and the Hamburglar,
Oh, okay, so
I don't know.
classic icons, but made them creepy.
They've got
but
like
made them
double
creepy.
eyes.
They have 2 sets of eyes. Why?
Ooh, maybe that's
Why?
the style of this
That's
vinyl
the
toy.
style of this vinyl toy
brand.
thing, maybe.
That
Oh,
makes
that's
why
just
are,
what they
why
do.
Are employees not happy? Why are they not happy?
people
Oh, I
are-
don't know. I didn't read the article.
The employees are unhappy
So that-
because they are running out of stock rapidly, and adults, surprise,
Or
adults
jerks.
are upset when they can't get what they want. Oh, brother.
Oh.
Yeah, so it sucks for the employees because they're not well stocked enough, and of course they want. I mean, if
But
you
if they
want,
called them
you want to just
sad
get
meals,
things out,
Then the kids wouldn't buy
no
them.
one would buy them. That's right. Should have called them sad meals.
I see.
There's
So
their error.
official cactus plant flea market. That's the brand.
Oh,
They
that
just
was
do
the fun
double
name.
eyes.
That's right.
Everything they do is double eyes.
Double eyes. Oh,
I don't know.
that
I don't know why
sounds
that's a
fun.
thing, but that's their
No,
thing.
I want the Last Action Hero cup.
That's
I
right.
want
Action
Beanie
sleeve.
Babies. I want. You know what I really want? Do they still make those little cookie boxes? Do you remember the cookie
I don't know
boxes?
cookie boxes. What are the cookie
They were
boxes?
just
Tell
like
me.
animal cracker type cookies, but they had like the little McDonald's characters like Grimace shaped and
well, that seems
birdie
like a
shaped
sweet
and
thing to
hamburger
ask
shaped.
for.
I want those again.
If they,
It wasn't part
yeah,
of
if
a
they don't
Happy
have
Meal, but
now.
it was like in the,
A little
like, the
add-on?
It was like in the
Aw.
animal cracker box.
that does seem familiar. I think I've had
were
those
good.
before for sure.
I
Yum.
liked those.
Yum. That just made me think of the delicious apple pies and how the filling is always so hot. And I saw a GIF that was someone collecting hot magma samples, and the caption was McDonald's collecting the filling for the apple pies. Delicious.
But it has little holes for it to breathe in the box.
Yes, that's right. Contents may be hot. Delicious. Piping.
How are they so hot? How are they so impossibly hot? How do they?
I think they're
Are they
in a little
microwaved?
hothouse.
Because they put it in a little pocket, and then they're already contained inside of like a pocket. So they're just like double pocketing and wrapping the hotness.
That's right. It's
molten
encased.
lava, and it actually is made of molten lava. That's the
Oh.
part that they didn't tell you.
And that's why it's so delicious.
We love our
Delicious
molten, lava.
rock. Oh, my gosh,
man.
I love it.
Well, I don't know that I want an adult Happy Meal if all I'm going to get are these creepy double-eyed Hamburglers and Grimaces.
No,
But-
do better, McDonald's. Do better.
But you know, come back to me when you got something I care about, like the Last Action Hero action cup.
Yeah, and I don't want any like cheap, ill thought out stuff. I want like something that requires like possibly 2 parts, like the Last Action Hero cup, where you have to put things together. And I want collector's items that are like
or things that will
I
last
want.
me a long, long time, like a glass,
Like a Lord of the Rings Frodo glass.
Lord of the Rings
There you
Frodo
go.
glass, or a Batman and Joker glass.
I want
for
more
example.
thought put into these premiums.
All right,
Pails.
McDonald's. Hope you're
I'm
listening.
curious. Yeah, McDonald's. I want to know. I guess I can go to a McDonald's and find out. Are those adult Happy Meals? I'm guessing they're pricey. Like they're not like a normal Happy Meal price, because that would be.
I mean, what's pricey at McDonald's though? Like,
I just assumed it was like a special, like, you have to pay a premium price, but I could be wrong.
I mean, even if it's $5, it's still not very expensive.
Oh no, I would think that was very
McDonald's
reasonable.
Happy Meals are not very expensive.
The Happy Meals.
I don't know what prices are anymore. Sorry. But
haven't
I've never had
found
an
that
expensive meal recently at McDonald's. I'll go and order like a burger and fries and a drink, and it's never more than $6 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I think unless you're getting the fancy burgers where they can like decide to charge $4 or $5 for the fancy burger,
$45 for a fancy burger. That is expensive.
for $5.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's right. I would expect that should be affordable, unless it was some wild collectible, which is what I thought they were, but maybe not. Maybe it is traditionally Happy Meal price, same price as a kid's meal. Wouldn't it be funny if you're a kid going in there to get one and you're saying, "I want the adult Happy Meal," and like, "Sorry, you have to be 18 or older to get
It
the
does
adult
say
Happy
that
Meal."
it's $2 to $3 extra, but a Happy Meal is
that's
only
not
like
bad.
$3. So
Yeah.
And
That's not a
if
big
you're
deal.
getting slightly more food for an adult person instead of a child person, maybe that's like
I
part of it.
assumed they would give you the regular size food. I had assumed that. Maybe they could just give you this.
Because like a Happy Meal
burger.
aren't they like a little bit smaller in scale? Like they
I think
give
it's
you
the fry is
the
tiny,
burger's
right?
probably the same size, but like the fries are really small.
I think that's
it's like okay. So yes, it is a small fry, but for me, that is
Small
like
fry.
plenty amount of fry. I don't
Fair
like
enough.
that. Like the regular
It's a
meals
good
require
size
you
fry?
to have a medium fry. Like
It's just a few
if
too
you
many
get, like
fries.
the meal, do you want medium or large? I'm like, I want the kid
Small.
size. Like I don't need.
they won't give you a small one in the meat.
I don't know. You know what? I haven't asked. All they tell me is they ask me if I want medium or large, which
And I bet if you
implies that
ask,
there's probably a small variety
if you ask for
somewhere.
small, they might still charge you for the whole combo if you're buying the combo.
Yeah.
But if you buy things individually, which is I usually do, you could just buy a small fry,
Yeah.
on its own.
Yep, I hear you. As someone who like never gets sodas at the place, I never get the combo meals unless
Right.
I'm getting a Happy Meal.
Well,
guessing
so I
that's
never.
gonna be the
Yeah,
case.
that's true. I never, but I don't really do fast
That's true, I
food.
never
So if
get
I'm
a
going to
drink.
do fast food, I'm going to do the meal, and I'm going to get myself a sweet tea.
Oh
That
wow,
is
sweet tea fan.
Yum,
Nice.
yum, yum.
At Burger King, I'll get a milkshake actually. If I get like a meal, I'll do that.
Yum. Oh,
Their
man.
milkshakes aren't that great, but tradition.
Oh, okay.
Tradition.
There you go. Gotta have tradition.
I have one more follow up, guys.
Yeah. What's the other follow up? Mystery follow up.
So on Saturday morning, I got a text from our favorite Jakar,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
and he said, "Thought you'd appreciate. It was hilarious when it first happened, and once things resumed, you talked about how your Google accidentally picked up on it. He didn't even give me any context. No, wait, he did. I'm reading the first text. Scrolling back up.
Gotcha.
Okay, here it is. Your OK Google comments in Pocket Pod set off my Android Auto voice recognition. It paused your podcast each time, waiting for another comment.
Oh no. Oh.
Nice.
And he was very amused, and then it kept happening. It happened 3 times.
Oh no.
Apparently, we did apologize, and at least my brother was laughing the whole time.
Oh good.
Good.
He appreciated it.
Well, I'm glad it at least brought us a laugh to Jakar for the interactions with his Google. Delightful.
And I guess I couldn't figure out what to do with some of the commands because it was like through audio onto like to the outside. So it was like
Oh, right.
it would have had to really understand my voice better and catch it through the speaker. But yeah, so to everyone that had a Google type of listening device in their home when listening to our podcast last week, I'm sorry.
Belated sorry.
I'm not.
But
sorry
I hope,
again.
I hope you were
She's
amused.
not sorry. There you go.
Hope you're amused. Amused. Immersed.
Okay, you're amused.
Oh, you.
Hope you're amused boost. That was my follow up.
Yay.
We have a couple little do do do
Couple.
do 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 do.
What's new?
Sail away,
away.
new horizon. What's new?
What's new?
What's new?
What's
There's actually a new thing. There's something new.
Yeah. Something new.
Sarah, what is the new
Such a
thing, and
treat.
how does one find this new thing?
A literal treat that you can get one more recipe for the spoopiest season whether it be from a villager crafting it, which is what happened in my case, which was very exciting, or from a balloon apparently, to get a recipe for spooky cookies. And boy, oh boy, are these spooky cookies adorable.
Oh, I haven't even seen the spooky cookies yet.
I will happily share an image of it with you two.
Share away.
Share
away.
Share away.
What's new?
Yes.
That's definitely how that song goes.
That's definitely how it goes.
Want to see the cookie?
Lo says it can be found in a balloon from one of your villagers when cooking, or on the 31st of October. You may receive it from a villager in exchange for a sweet / candy.
Oh, that's good. So if you don't get it while you're waiting for the
just play on Halloween itself.
Halloween, that's awesome.
Yeah.
In between running away from Jack, or running to find Jack,
or just observing Jack from afar.
Observing Jack from afar is also totally acceptable. Here it is. I'm sharing it right in that same thread. But they're very, very cute. You'll see the different cookie varieties that are offered up, and you might recognize some of these little faces.
Oh, I recognize a little Rar's face.
Oh yes, there's a little Rar holding that plate of spoopy cookies.
What am I looking at? Zooming.
Look at that. Zoom in.
I recognize a face right there in the middle.
It's got 4 different. Well, okay. First, you've got Ghost, classic. Yes. Then you have Bats, amazing, my favorite. Yes. But you also have 4 little pumpkin cookies,
and those are the faces.
Yes, they're the faces from the jack-o'-lanterns.
Where did you put it? Why can't I find it?
It's under.
Oh no,
it's
I
under
found
the
it.
thread.
Okay. No, I didn't find it.
No,
just kidding. Help. Where? What?
It's under the thread where we have the what's new.
Oh,
I've added it right in that thread.
Oh, I see it.
So you can check it out and zoom in.
I like that this photo is. This photo is fantastic. There's a certain friend that you're.
I snuck in a little Easter egg.
You created a little shrine for this little friend, and I love it. I like all the way in the back. You got Rover's briefcase.
Little briefcase action from Rover's Travels. It just makes a lovely yard decoration.
Spot. And you covered the ground with these sparkly.
Oh my gosh, love all the sparkles. Come on,
I love it. This is great. This is going to be the cover image. Gosh darn it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Cute.
What an honor. What an honor.
I mean, you got my best friend there. And
right?
And
I was like,
and Tex.
Playing to the
you hear what I said? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
And
did you say?
Tex?
I said you got my best friend there. And Tex.
What?
So embarrassed. So sweet.
Chuckle.
But yeah, so I'm happy to share that. I was like, I wonder if anyone will notice Mr. Tex, the special.
Please, you'll know. You know, I notice. You know.
Yeah, you observant.
That handsome fella.
But those spooky cookies are super duper cute, and I think they take like one of each pumpkin to craft as well as.
Of course they do.
I think it was just the flour. I think I was like surprised. I think it didn't
take sugar.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I might be misremembering. It may take sugar and flour.
Well, make sure to prepare some sugar, some flour, and 4 different colored pumpkins.
Definitely need the pumpkins. Definitely need those bad boys. Is that a guest podcaster?
Yeah, our little guest podcaster walked into this
hello
thing here.
Oh, it's Tabby.
Hi.
Hello, sweet.
So Are you guys ready for a break?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
I can use a beverage.
Yeah.
Not a quiet break.
So cute.
I have just a cavalry of cats.
Oh my gosh, it's like the Matrix. Is it the same cat?
Wait a second.
They got one tail here.
I thought it was Tabby, but it's definitely Tigger.
Well, Tabby walked that way, and now there's a Tigger.
That's so confusing.
I know. One left, the other one entered.
That's what I'm saying. It's the Matrix.
Yeah,
yes, that's right.
Never the two shall meet. The two of them refuse to occupy the same space.
Oh.
So, unless, of course, he found Tabby's tail and then he wants to swat at it. Or this is happening.
Cat butt.
Uh-oh. Face off.
There's a fight happening literally in the middle of the podcast. An actual cat fight is happening on our podcast.
Oh, no. No, buds. We can live in peace.
No buts about it.
My goodness. This is what I get for letting the cats stay in here. They're just
I love it.
Crazy.
They're your co-hosts.
They're the 2 additional co-hosts this week.
Oh my
anyway,
gosh,
you heard the meows of a tabby and you heard the purrs of a Tigger earlier as well.
Yay, they're cute. It's surprising that we don't have a Tigger Animal Crossing character, but there is a tabby villager, I believe.
There is a tabby, a very funny looking cat.
Yeah, she's a bit peculiar. I think she kind of is up there with Cat, the other character that has a very peculiar face.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a super fan of those two cats. I don't think that they're cute enough.
They definitely are in the kind of
know.
no.
They don't have enough facial beauty for you.
I'm a cutest when it comes to cats. I'm a cutest.
Man.
It's fair. You know what? Everybody's got their own preferences. I kind of lean towards like the sillier, goofier characters. Well, I don't know, or passive aggressive looking squirrels. And bears with 5 o'clock shadows.
I don't mind a grumpus face. There's just something a little off-putting about
those teeth
cat
that
and
are
tabby.
like
The
or like
snarly
eyes.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very unique.
Yeah. But I know that our friend Pasu, I think he likes both.
Oh
those
yeah,
particular
that's the
cats.
best.
Yeah.
He has a place for them. If they're not welcome on your island, they can move along to live on his isle.
Exactly. You go find Pasu's home.
Oh.
Well, that was our break, by the way. We barely had one because
yes.
the cats interrupted it.
It was well
a cat
enjoyed by
It's a cat break. We had a cat nap.
Oh.
What's the song for the What You Playin'?
Hey there, Pocket
Pocket
Pod.
Pod.
What you do what you play when things get odd. Yeah.
You guys, I finally bought and downloaded Witchwood.
Oh my gosh, Witchwood. Tell us about it and tell us what you think about it.
Tell me what Witchwood is. Tell me more about it.
Witchwood is a game. Witchwood is a. How do you say that? Witchwood is a game about a witch in the woods. Believe it or not, in the woods, but also in fields and swamps. Other terrain. So far, I've only gotten to the fields and the swamps and the woods and the apiary. I found an apiary recently.
Ooh.
But the witch has missions.
Is it a good witch or a bad witch?
I think this is a good witch because the witch is trying to make people's lives better and get rid of the evil characters that are hurting the villagers in the various lands that she travels between. So there's like an evil ox and an evil snake and an evil leech, and she has to go and sort them out. It's sort of like puzzle meets resource collecting. So there's lots of stuff, like lots of like intertangled activities to do. Like it's not super linear of like a storyline because you can't do storyline part 1 without starting storyline part 2, and then at that point you get to decide what you want to do first, second, third, fifth. So it took me several hours to get through the first like group of missions and objectives. And when I got to the end of it, they immediately were about to drop me into a new initiative or objective. And I was like, I think I'm going to pause here. Because I had already played quite a bit over the last weekend.
So does it let you save anytime, or do you have to get to like a certain save point? Okay,
you can save anytime. Like, so I can literally have just like wandered into some random part of the woods, go exit, start the game up again, and that's where I've left off, right in that random part of the woods.
That is very good.
Yeah. So it's like sort of it's not like a real time game where you have to like, time passes in between. Like it's just when you play, you're playing. When you're not, you're not. There's no like time bound things. Like I don't need to wait 20 minutes for something to grow or anything like that. Like things are pretty immediate. There's certain things like if you dig up something, it doesn't come back right away. But if you leave and come back, it's there again.
There you go.
Or I'm sure after a certain period of time it comes back. But yeah, it's super cute. The graphics are awesome. It's like this flat 2D style world, and so like it gets a little bit confusing to be like, am I going forwards or sideways right now? But it's beautiful and everything because of how the woods are kind of styled. It all looks like autumn in the game.
Oh my gosh!
So it's just like the perfect game to play right now this season.
Yeah. This is the season of falling leaves and beautiful changing colors. Or if it isn't like that in your part of the world right now, it sounds like you could enjoy it anywhere.
You can enjoy it any time of year, but I do recommend enjoying it if you like autumn and playing it in autumn.
Is spelled WYGH. Oh my gosh, the art style looks so cool.
It is really cool. I mentioned this game a year ago. I was interested in it when they first like announced it, and then I forgot that when it was getting released, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Sure, that happens.
And you know what happened? Animal Crossing had their big release, and I was like, all right,
Yes,
I don't
fair
have time
enough.
for any new games. I'm gonna play this. But here we are a year later, and I'm trying out new stuff. So
Wow.
I'm still playing the Disney Dreamlight Valley game as well. But
Oh,
I took a
yes?
break for Witchwood for a few days.
Oh, that's cool. And so going back to that as well, have you encountered any new Disney friends that you wish to share with us?
Well, I have Wall-E. Did I mention that last time that he's on my?
I believe so.
had
Or you're
Wally,
trying.
yes.
I think you're either trying or you had him.
Okay. Yeah, it took a little bit to get all the
Wally.
things he needed. And then yeah, I mentioned this because I built him like a garden.
Yes.
And now he
Yeah.
makes really great stuff in the garden, and you can keep upgrading his garden until he makes more awesome yummy stuff. And then you can use all the ingredients he makes to then make recipes that you give to friends, and the friends like you more. And it's all part of the the friendship is the whole point of the game. Very similar to Animal Crossing in that way. And I have Ariel now.
Oh my gosh, the little mermaid.
Oh, wait. So is she only in the ocean?
Well,
Or she
so
have
what
legs?
they do with the water-based characters, so she's only in the water, but she'll pop up in any body of water. So I'll be like wandering through the middle of the village, and there's a pond, and suddenly Ariel just pops up. So there's some sort of
It's
secret
interesting
tunnel
that
of water that goes to rivers, ponds, and the ocean.
they gave her
magic.
mermaid parts again, though.
They made her a mermaid. Yeah.
That's because
I guess it's a
that's how
spoiler
she's
alert.
most exciting.
If you tell people that she has legs at the end of the movie.
Well, at least it's not like the real Little Mermaid story where she doesn't survive.
Yowza. Yowza. Nope, this one's still alive. She's got her red hair. She looks like the Ariel from the cartoon movie. And then there's Ursula as well.
Oh, nice.
And they both have really
villains make
cool
their
houses
appearances.
because you have to put houses down for all these characters. And so they obviously need water-based houses.
I
And
think it
so
would be
you could
better if Ariel had to like crawl her way across the land and just like flap around.
dry out and then go, water, please, water.
Just to dip
What
my
was
little
fun about
finger.
Ariel is I had to go find her. So at some point you get access to this little like raft with a sail on it, and you hop on the raft, and then suddenly you're on like another magical
Yeah.
place where you can go and try to woo somebody to come to your island. So that's how I found Ariel. So I have to hop on the raft again and see who else I find. It's
on the
Moana's raft, obviously.
The Moana
Obviously.
raft.
But yeah, I've been getting through all the missions and things in that game, and now I've reached a point where I have to get higher, like friendship level with some of the villagers before I can, do more stuff. So, and then you have to decorate to unlock other stuff. So I'm now I'm honestly just like spreading random crap around the island just so I can, achieve the goal.
Oh, that sounds kind of like Animal Crossing. Just make sure that the beach is covered with at least this many items. And
yeah, because I think if I try to actually decorate, it'll take me too long. I spent like a few hours one day, like moving a bunch of trees, and then it was a mess. So,
but you can move trees.
I'm not going to try that hard. You can move trees, but can you move them between different terrains? Like if a cherry blossom tree belongs in this like up one section of the island, can I move it to this other section?
And the answer is
it kind of bugged out when I did that.
Oh
So
no!
And then I think I thought I lost the tree like into like the ether, but I went over there and I found the tree again. So something went completely wackadoo when I moved all the trees. So
don't take the trees from their home territory.
I recommend if you want a cluster of trees, just cluster them on their particular terrain where they belong. That's my understanding. I could be wrong about what happened there, but I think that's what happened there.
Or it may be
I literally went to click on a tree to like go get the stuff off of it, different stuff came off of the tree. So like I clicked on the almond tree and lemons came out.
Oh, that is a surprise.
Yeah.
Almond,
so
lemon,
got glitchy. Glitchy.
Tasty.
Sounds delicious.
Found a glitch.
I love your cat's photobombing, and by photobombing I mean vocal bombing. Meow bombing.
Meow bombing.
Vocal bombing. Meow
Vocal
bomb.
bombing.
Aw. Welcome,
Meow bombing.
cat meow bombs anytime. Very sweet.
I got Tigger here. I got a tabby on the floor.
Mr. Tigger.
Tigger's sitting right here on the desk, right next to the mic.
Oh.
Tigger, you want to say something?
Meow. Nope.
So shy.
Michigan J Frog. Oh,
There's a little purr. That was Tabby you heard.
Oh.
But Tigger did purr into the mic. So if you listen really
Oh.
closely, maybe it got picked up.
Oh.
Tabitha.
Gentle purr.
And then Sarah,
Yikes.
do you have a question for this next segment?
Once again, I am asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Ba-da, ba-da,
Tiny delights.
ba-da, ba-da.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny
Um,
delights.
So the other thing I did this weekend. So this weekend, by the way, I went to the mountains with Nick's family. So that's why I had a lot of fun free time to do relaxing things like play Witchwood, and also I brought one of my Lego sets
Fun.
for the botanical sets,
Oh,
and I now have 4 different Lego botanical sets.
no way. That's so cool.
So I decided to bring the bonsai tree with me to build that out. Because then it became decor for when we had dinner every night at the house.
That's so festive.
So I worked on the bonsai tree, and the bonsai tree comes with 2 different options.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know it.
Do you know it? Have you done it? Are you aware
I've
of
not
it?
done it, but I looked it up, and the reason I know it is because one of them.
Yes, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is what I'm going to tell you. This is what I'm going
tell
to tell you. So there's two different like styles of trees. You could either have just the green leaf bonsai tree,
Lovely.
or you could have cherry blossom style bonsai tree. And what you don't really notice when you're just looking at the picture on first glance is that the cherry blossoms are made of something unexpected. And Leash, I'm going to just send a picture so you can try to see what the cherry blossoms are made of.
Okay.
Just wait till you see it.
Can't wait.
Just wait till you
Because
see
Sarah obviously knows.
it. I do. I think it's
I
very
wanna
exciting.
see.
Finding it.
Find it. Digging through the pictures, looking for fun things where it's going to be. It
Recent
could be over
files.
there. It could be over here. It might be
Recent
behind
files.
you. Don't turn around. It's sneaking up
Don't
now.
turn around if you want to see.
You're just gonna see my heart breaking.
Don't turn around.
I want to see me die.
Just
She said,
walk
don't
away.
you
I
see?
think it's cry, not die.
Don't you what you see in me
I don't want to
die?
see you die. Yeah.
I was like, that seems unreasonable. Yeah, I was like,
Well,
it's not that
I
serious,
certainly
is
don't
it?
want you to see me die either, I suppose.
I mean,
Yeah.
it
Don't
both
turn
works,
around.
but
Just
it's-
keep walking while I.
Just
while I die.
don't look back.
I'm letting
Don't
you
look
go.
But I won't let you. All right, I'm sending it.
Send it.
She's sending it. She's sending it. She's
I'm
sending
waiting.
It's in the random. It's in the random. It's coming through.
I'm gonna random.
Randos.
That was a funny play on words.
And you gotta real zoom in, Leash. Gotta real zoom in.
You got to play the zoomies. Look at this precious.
What? Are they little burbs? What are
They're
they?
not burbs. They're not burbs.
There's something that you wouldn't.
You would
usually see in
never.
pink.
You would never expect in
Are they
pink.
frogs?
They're frogs. They're frogs all the way down,
so
Leash.
cute.
They're frogs.
They're so cute. They're so
Frogs
cute.
all the way
Oh
down.
my goodness.
Little froggos, little shiny pink
They
frogs.
do have
It's
little
so
pink
cute.
flowers as well, but the frogs, when I was like, wait a second, what is this weird shape? And then it's funny when you're building it, they actually give you like the history of all the pieces that are different that you're like not expecting. So like there's like a vine that you use and they say this is the first time the vine has ever appeared in this red brown color. and then for the frogs, this is the first time we've ever had these frogs in this light purple color. And I was like, well, those are pink, but whatever.
They called it light purple?
They sure did. They sure did call it light purple.
That's so funny. I guess that must be like the stock color name of that brick, even though it
Maybe.
doesn't make any sense in this context as a cherry tree blossom.
It was
Wow.
so funny when I discovered that. I was like, what an interesting use of Lego. I've been watching a lot of the show Lego Masters, and
yeah?
and they actually do stuff like this all the time on that show. They want you to take unconventional items and turn it into something else. So like they gave these guys like a bag of skateboards that they had to use on the thing that they're building. Like figure out how to use these skateboards, and then someone else had I don't know, maybe they had frogs. They had something else. They had like different animals and stuff, and you have to figure out how to make it look like it belongs in this other completely different thing. They were building houses in that episode. So it was fun. And then when I saw these frogs, I was like, I see what you're doing, Lego. I see it.
I see you.
So cute.
I'm excited. I have 3 more botanical Legos
my
to build. I'm
gosh,
gonna have
that's so exciting.
gonna have a whole thing behind
whole
my
garden.
my,
Have
my
a
head.
gardenia.
Greenhouse, yeah, an
I know,
indoor greenhouse.
My indoor greenhouse. And I'm using museum putty so the cats don't destroy it.
Nice.
That's so smart, so they don't get knocked over. I love that.
Because I have it like on my bookshelf behind my like where I sit for for work every day.
Oh,
And I was like, well, that's a great spot. But the moment Tigger gets up there, he's gonna. So in the very least, I've like museum puttied the base to the thing.
Sure.
He could still knock the tree over, and it is what it is. But oh well,
Hopefully
I'll have to
not.
rebuild the tree again. Oh,
There you go.
So sad.
That's right. That would be a fun thing anyway. I gotcha.
Yeah, it didn't take very long to
Good.
build. It's not like a really elaborate like thing, like the Hogwarts castle that I built.
Oh my gosh. You mean
I built 3 parts of the Hogwarts
Justice
castle.
Magician?
Yes,
I can't-
the Justice Magician castle that I built.
amazing.
Anyway, that is everything I had to share. Do you guys have a few minutes for a spotlight?
Sure.
Oh, I thought Leash froze. I thought she just like
Oh.
disconnected. She's like, no,
I'm
just
here.
kidding.
Leash does not have a few minutes for a spotlight. I want to do rando pick.
Rando, do a rando. Rando Spato.
Let's see if I can find the interwebs site here.
Interwebs going to the sites.
And let's look at
Checking
all characters.
Creatures of night brought to light.
And oh wow, that's all the characters. Okay, let's do this the other way. We want to
Other way.
villagers.
There is no other way. Or is there?
Okay. Pick a number between 1 and I think it's 8.
Who?
One of you.
Who?
Leash has a number.
1 through 8?
Pick a number
4.
between 1 and 8.
Number 4.
You've picked number 4. Okay. I'm trying to get to this list of things. It's being
It's
legit.
okay. We understand. We have to
Personalities.
go through different
Okay. There we go.
different classifications,
You
different
picked 4.
categories.
I did.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Should I write it?
All right.
11, 12.
Now
Now is the time for
It's still
another
slow.
number. The
Now.
number of counting.
we got 4, 8, 12, 16,
20, 24, 26, 24, 28,
32,
32, 36, 40.
38. Pick a number between 1 and 38,
My
please.
goodness, so many to choose from. Can I please have number 11?
She went all the way to
Number
11. 4, 8. Have we done this one before?
Oh, if it is, just feel free to pick the one that's a neighbor, and we'll just do that instead.
I think we've done both of those before too.
Pick the next one.
I'm gonna pick
lower.
one that's in the vicinity.
Why'd
though.
you even
Yeah, do
ask
it.
us, Joelle?
I know. Well, here's
It's
the thing.
okay.
I'm pretty sure we absolutely have talked about Henry before.
Henry,
all
yes.
the way back
A
when we
froggo.
first met Henry.
Froggo?
However, there is a frog in the vicinity of Henry named Huck. So we're going to talk about Huck.
Huck. Tell us about friend Huck, who loves farming equipment, if I remember from his Pocket Camp days.
Was he the one that enjoyed the farming equipment?
Yes, he was.
Oh. A little too much, perhaps?
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't remember that about our friend Huck.
Yeah, do I
I
remember?
don't even remember Huck at all. Have I ever met Huck before?
I don't know. He's
Maybe
got
it's
a
not
cute
Huck.
little face.
He's got a very cute little
Smirky.
smiley
Maybe I'm
Side
thinking
smile.
of
and his
wrong.
little
He's got,
cheekies.
you know what he's got? He's got that, remember the gymnast? What was her name?
Oh yeah, Michaela Maroney.
Yes.
Yep.
He's got a Michaela Maroney
Yep.
smile.
He does have a Michaela Maroney smile. All he needs is
Maybe
to
I'm-
cross his arms and go sideways.
I wonder if I'm thinking of Tad. Maybe Tad.
You're thinking of
Yeah.
Tad. Tad very much
I
enjoyed the
remember
farm
him.
equipment.
Yes.
Yes. Tad has the squiggly mouth
Yeah.
And he's green.
and he's green. This is a gray frog named Huck.
He's cute. I do like his little smirky smiley face.
Tigger is redecorating my office. As
Oh
he does.
no. Like you gotta do.
This is my punishment for locking them in.
No. Reward.
I mean,
our
it is my
delight.
punishment. This is how he punishes me. We're all good. All right, we're almost done here, Tigger. It's gonna be fine, buddy.
Oh.
Well, let's meet our friend Huck. He is a smug frog villager.
Oh.
His initial phrase is hopper. And you might think it's a reference to how frogs hop
What?
on land or the popular game of the same name, Hopper. Is Hopper a game?
Hopper.
Frogger's a
Frogger?
game.
Maybe Hopper is called.
Yeah, I don't know what hopper is.
Maybe
Off-
Frogger is called
off-brand
Hopper in other
Frogger.
games. Maybe. Huck was removed since Wild World, but has been found in the data for Happy Home Designer. That's weirdly worded because he also came back to Pocket Camp.
And he isn't available as an islander in New Horizons.
Yeah, and he's a New Horizons villager. So I guess at some point he disappeared. But
Who wrote this?
people that don't understand ear innards that
Yeah.
wrote this.
Yes.
Yeah, so he was available in the early games, and then he came back for Welcome Amiibo, and then Pocket Camp, and then New Horizons. But he was gone for City City Folk, and the first version of New Leaf apparently. All right. He wears in his early days he wore a melon gingham tee, but now he wears a striped green tank. Let's see. Let's talk about his looks. I think we should talk about his looks.
His facial beauty.
His facial beauty. Oh, you can see the old pixelated version of him in this appearance section. All right. Huck is a gray frog with bright yellow cheekers. So it's not rosy cheekers, Leash. How do you feel about that?
It's fine.
He doesn't fit.
I mean, he doesn't fit the rosy. He can't be part of the Rosy Cheeker Club, but yellow cheekers are fine.
He's
I like
got
him.
cute yellow cheekers.
I would argue you can have yellow tea roses. If Rosie is referring to roses.
What?
You could. So Rosie could be yellow is what Sarah's arguing.
Oh, nope. Nope. They're not Rosy
Sarah's being
Cheekers.
technical. She's being
Pink to
technical.
red family only.
False.
I hear
He,
you.
he has a crooked smile
Oh,
and a
crooked
nose
smile.
resembling a wart.
Does he?
Come on now. That nose is
I
just a
didn't get
nose.
that.
It looks. I guess it's a little nubbin of a nose, but I would never have compared it to a wart.
I mean, most
I guess
frogs
that
don't
could be
have
a wart.
noses.
I mean,
right?
so this one has a some sort of wart nose. Then I guess his eyelids are blue and
What?
half closed. He's
Yep.
got blue eyelids.
Very, very cute.
Is he lazy? Yeah.
He's a smug. He's a smug.
But it notes he used to be lazy.
It
He
says-
used to be lazy.
Oh.
Formerly lazy, currently a smug.
in the original Animal Forest.
Oh,
An
I
Animal
see.
Forest.
with
Animal
those
Crossing, Animal Forest
droopy eye things. What are they called? Eyelids.
Eyelids?
You would
droopy eye
think maybe
things.
he was lazy, but now he's
His
a smug.
eye outwards.
His eye outers. His eye covers.
Eye outwards.
His eye outwards were blue. And then they talked about his shirt again. Scrolling down, let's look at his cool houses. In New Horizons, he has like a straw house.
Oh,
Everything's
which is interesting.
straw in there.
That'll come up relating to his Japanese name.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. In Pocket Camp, his profile reads: Huck incorporates his penchant for risk taking in all that he
my.
does. He even drinks his coffee through a straw just for that extra adrenaline rush in the morning. Tabitha,
She's very
What?
angry.
I know. I get up and let you out, but the episode's almost over, sweetheart. We're almost done.
Meow.
Wants that extra adrenaline rush in the morning. Sips that coffee. Let's see. His Huck's coloration resembles that of a gray tree frog. Gray tree frogs are native to the eastern United States and southeastern Canada. They are gray to blend in with tree bark, but can change their color to green depending on where they are. They also have yellow markings around their legs. So this is similar to how Huck is gray but has yellow cheekers. I added the
Aw.
ers.
Cute.
Huck shares his birthday with Static. Both of them have a birthday on
Aw.
July 9th. In New Horizons, Huck's preferred styles are cool and simple, and his preferred colors are green and yellow. Alrighty, we'll get into the names, and then we'll end this episode for Tabitha.
I know. She's ready. She's like, I'm going.
She can't handle it.
I'm looking to see if the other site has more information.
She's saying, "Mom."
She's saying, hello. Is someone outside the door that can let me out? Hello.
Aww.
That's what you're hearing. Hello. This is what she does when she's locked in a room.
Help!
She does this to torture us. Like we literally can't lock her anywhere because she'll do this to us all night.
Help!
We'll never get safe. That is what you're hearing. You are not wrong. I'm just scrolling down to the bottom. He is so cute. I like his little yellow cheeker so much. Huck,
Aw,
I'm
cutie.
interested, Huck. I'm gonna bring you to my island one day.
Oh,
So in Japanese and also Korean, his name is Sutaro, which means straw.
Sutaro, storol. I guess it's too close to straw.
Sutaro, strawro.
Chitara.
Totally with you. I am unable to pronounce the Chinese name. I won't even try. It begins with an X, so that's where I get messed up. Do you want to give that one a try, Sarah, or do you not know either?
Oh, I don't know, but I would just say maybe Shiguan?
Shiguan, maybe? Yeah, that's fair. But that would also mean straw.
Oh my goodness, what? They're all straw.
Well, but then in Russian,
Hmm.
his name is, it says Kak, but it says next to it, same as English. So I'm wondering if you don't pronounce the KH as a K, it's more of a Hak.
Oh.
So maybe his name is Hak.
Ah, I gotcha. That makes
I don't know.
sense.
That's my Hebrew experience. Maybe guessing on that one. I don't think Russian and Hebrew are the same language.
I didn't think you
just
thought
to
that.
check.
Understood. Thank you for clarifying.
In French, his name is Huck.
Oh.
I'm skipping German for a second because I want to get back to that one. In Spanish, his name is Ricardo, which, if you didn't know, is a Spanish equivalent of the name Richard. And I did say French before, but did I mean Dutch? I meant Dutch.
Yes.
In
I was
Dutch,
like,
it's
that's
Huck.
weird. It's saying that he has a different name in French on this
I always
website.
do this. I
That's
always
okay.
mix up Dutch and French. I'm sorry
It's
to all
because
Dutch and
they-
French people. Your
No,
flags are just inverted versions of each other.
I'm sure that they understand because they have the same
Sideways.
colors, even in different sideways versus horizontal.
Well, in French, his name is Bajou, which means cheek for an animal.
Oh, what? So he's named for his little cheeks? Cute.
And then in Italian, his name is Berto. It's a male given name, could possibly hint at Batrace, an alternative way to say frog. Berto.
Oh, okay. Cute.
Well,
Frog
so
adjacent.
then in German, his name is Knuth, which reminds me of my very favorite polar bear that was in the zoo all those years ago, Knut. You guys remember Knut the polar bear?
Is he named
so
for
cute.
the small coin in Harry Potter? Knut.
Knut.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, maybe, possibly. Maybe, possibly.
I don't know if it was related or not, but that's what
I
made
accidentally
me
just
think
found
of.
the German Animal Crossing wiki by clicking on Knuth, and now here I
Oh,
am.
how neat.
I can't read any of these words, but he's still cute here too. He's still very
He's
cute.
cute.
He wants a teapot in Pocket Camp.
What?
Some
Teapot.
some sort of tea-filled kettle pot thing.
That sounds cute.
It's very cute. You're very cute, Huck. I'd like to meet you one day.
Yeah, he's got a cute little smirky smirk face.
Yeah.
Crooked smile. I think that's not fair for how cute it is.
It gives him like bigger cheeks the way the smile is sort of
Yeah,
like,
it
pushed
suggests
to the
that
side
little-
sometimes
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So cute. Big fan. Big fan.
Yeah, nice to meet
Anyway.
you, Huck.
Time to end this episode. We've gone over, and Tabby would like us to end this episode, so I have to end this
Oh, she
episode.
Yes.
It's fair. She's
Producer
asked so
Tabby.
patiently.
Producer Tabby says, "You've gone over. You've gone over. You promised nothing to me, but you've gone over." Well, I would like to thank Jack Quake Blank of Monkey Cat Studios for his wonderful producing skills. I would like to thank Tabby and Tigger for being quiet until recently. Now they are fighting. I just saw a bunch of paws going like this off the side of my desk, so it's time.
Like what?
I would like going like this.
and then now you
It's a
have to
batting of a paw.
I was going to say now you have to describe it to our listeners.
Oh,
It's like
oh, yeah,
clawing
a
at the
paw
air.
reaching out and trying to swat at a face of
Reach
another
out
cat is
and
what I
touch
saw.
Yep.
Reach out
Reach out
and touch face.
Touch face.
I would like to thank Leash and Rar for another wonderful episode.
Thank you,
and
JB.
joining me on this adventure. And with that, we can end our episode in the way we know how to end our episode, with a classic.
Pocket